Top lane is one of the most enjoyable lanes to play in my opinion. People misunderstand the role and calling it useless or not impactful for the wrong reasons. As I already said at the beginning of our game, no one knows the basic strategics of the game. Even players at higher levels do not recognize this. Take the jungle, for example. That's a heavily misunderstood role. Your jungler is not supposed to win a lane for you. Stay even. Even with bad matchups, you can do so, or at least do not feed your enemy. Most people fucked up early in lane and spam pinging for help. Small educational example, if I start on my red side and paying bot for my jungle, basic knowledge should be to not be over-aggressive at the top side because your jungler won't be there for you.
Yes, but if you would help me, for example, I'm sure out of the lane and can carry Dan.
No, for this venture, I would risk losing my game to enable you to possibly play the game. Under this circumstances, I would sacrifice my bot jungle for the game. Even more so if I didn't even finish my top side. If I get spotted top side, they see how much farm I have. The enemy jungler can react immediately to either invade me topside and punish my gank, or to steal my bot side. Also, I wouldn't risk my game for a player who can't stand 1 minute in lane without dying. And if I get invaded and would even ping it that enemy is punishing me for my gank, I made the expression that player stick to their lane and farm. So, I threw my whole game away for someone who thinks understand what a jungler must do.
I never thought about it from that perspective. So I should always watch where my own is to make a play, but then I would always know when someone is around.
As I said, there is no winning formula. It's about creating opportunities.
I see you're very experienced swimmer.
I'm experienced in every lane. That's why I understand what everyone needs to do to win the game.
Yes. Have you thought of becoming a pro player?
As I said, I always give my best to achieve something, and yes, I have tried to be part of the European LCS back then. In 2014, esports wasn't as big as today, and Germany still didn't accept it of being an official sport, which led to visa problems. Same as Moscow 5 at the time.
Which team you would have joined?
Funny story, it would have been Moscow 5, but they had the same problems as me. Germany really placed obstacles in our way. The best Western team at that time with the greatest player, sad we couldn't see this. Huge F for Germany.
Yes, this would have been an exciting year, but wasn't it around 2012?
Yes, it might be actually. Well, the problems kept the same. Guess we won't be able to see our Moscow 5 world skin cause of the problems.
And why didn't you join later?
One of the coaches created a myth that if you are older, 25, you can't compete anymore, which is purely bullshit. They just didn't want me arguing with them. Younger players are much more easier to control. Oh shit, what am I doing? That wasn't worth. I should have taken a reset. I had too much money in my pockets.
And I just wanted to fight Satir because it's a jungle diff.
So you died? You should have just focused Nidalee if she dared to gank you.